Good morning, Spartacat Nation. Welcome to Sunday morning District 8 League play. Live from the Eagan Civic Center. This morning's matchup is U10B1 Spartacats Blue versus U10B1 Spartacats White. We've faced our sister team here twice so far this season. The first one coming early, the first district game, I believe, or very early on, with a tie game, 3-3. And recently just faced them in the Spartacats Spectacular, where we lost that game. I believe it was 3-2 or 1 goal lost there. So it's been tight throughout the whole season. Very close games, so no doubt to believe this one will be close as well. Missing from today's lineup is Ellie Anderson and Alex Karen again. Wish them both well. Alex under the weather and Ellie out of town. But we're getting going and refs are coming onto the ice. We'll start our warm-up period here and be back with you in about 4 minutes. Good morning again. Live from Eagan Civic Arena. This Spartacat v Spartacat game. We're ready to go. Refs for us here on the ice. One player from the high school program and one other ref from a parent of a high school player. And here we go, puck is down. Brigay at center, Nelson coming in hot. Shot on net, deflected aside by Yazbek. Yazbek brings it around the back. I'm going to try to get us a little closer look at the action here. And offside is the whistle. Face-off coming here. Puck down for Scott. Fredericks brings that back around and backhands that. Bredimus applying all sorts of great forward pressure there. She goes behind the net. Tries to center that out to McCabe. Doesn't make it through. Picked up by White. Shack trying to keep that one in. That one gets out. Bredimus. Good back check pressure. Fredericks trying to backhand that one in. And Nelson brings it in the zone. Shack pushes her outside. Shot towards the net. Great save by Levine. Still lost in the slot. Needs to get out. McCabe sends that one up into the ref. Centered across the crease, and Bredimus will go to the wall to retrieve. Get it up the wall for herself. And out of the zone. McInerney going behind the net. Bodsberg watching as well as the rest of the Spartacats change. That one goes up the ice. Miller does a good job to keep that in. Back to the point for Heiss. Heiss shot on net. High. And a nice glove by McPherson there. Beautiful save. Flash to the leather. That'll bring our face-off over to McPherson's right shoulder. McCabe gets back into position there. Miller fighting to keep it, gets it deeper into the zone. White bringing it up. Shot towards the crease, gets intercepted there. Sent up the boards. Miller slows it down. Heiss keeps it in. McCabe. Miller trying to grab it, go towards the front of the net. So far, no joy. Heiss keeps it in. Heiss again. Been real good at the point this weekend. Heiss to Miller. Miller brings it in. Shot gloved down by McPherson. White trying to find an escape plan. Miller trying to provide forecheck pressure there. That one comes up to the point for Heiss. Heiss dumps it back into the zone. Miller to Heiss. Brigay retrieves. Trying to send that back in. She loses an edge. Sapital comes in to help out. And here comes McCabe. Gets it up to Miller. Miller brings it in on side. Shot towards the crease. Gets loose at the red line. Bredimus had her Wheaties today. She's got all sorts of speed. Bredimus shot towards the slot. Poked aside. That one goes up the boards. Bredimus trying to retrieve again. Bredimus brought one down. No call. Sent towards the slot. Refs get the whistle in the pockets for that one. Could have been a legit call. Sapital has it at the boards. Sapital at the point. Takes a shot on net. Gets tipped aside wide by Simons there at the last minute. So far, a lot of possession time in the blue zone. McPherson trying to get that up to Bodsberg, who was able to get a shot off. Bredimus, Heiss, getting to the slot for Bodsberg, gets past her stick. These girls must be tired. Cabe goes off for a change as we maintain possession in the offensive zone. Heiss looking to keep it in, not able to, but kept in by Bredimus, who sends it towards the crease. Really just need to ice the puck at this point. Blue doing a great job with offensive zone possession here. Back to the point. That one finally gets out for Saptal. Bredimus will recollect. Send it across the ice. Heiss trying to backhand that in. That one goes in the zone. Bodsberg trying to apply pressure, and here comes Heiss. Heiss trying to make room for herself toward the crease. Not able to. Gets picked away by Fredericks. Fredericks sends that one down. Heiss not able to keep it in. And here comes Nelson. Breguet with a good back check. Levine pokes it into the corner. Up to the point. Kron sends it in. Heiss trying to get it away towards the net. Blocked there by Levine. Covered and keeps it out. Nice job by Levine to keep that one out of the nets. Puck down, back to the point for White. Shot through, gets deflected aside. 0-0 your score, shots 3-3, very even game. That puck goes down. Kron will have to retrieve for White. Icing's waved off, of course, as she picks it up before the red line. Kron sending that up to the point. Yazbek not able to keep it in, and here comes a very quick Scott. 2-on-1 opportunity here. That one gets over past the stick of Fredericks. Reynolds kept that in, but Bodsberg looking to get that over to Bredimus. Bredimus able to get it out of the zone. Bredimus goes off for a line change. Sent around the boards for Fredericks. That one sent up the ice. Yazbek collects at neutral zone there. Reynolds, Yazbek fighting for possession on the boards. Yazbek able to get it out. Comes back in onside, but back out. Here comes Miller. Up the boards, into the zone. No icing. Shack gets it towards the slot. Yazbek gets it away from the crease to the boards. Puck sent towards the crease. Back behind the net, Yazbek settles it down, trying to get it up to ice for Breguet. Breguet gets around one. Breguet has speed as she's trying to bring it in the zone onside, and she does. Breguet makes another move, trying to get it to the crease, but not able to. Breguet again, shot on net, goes wide of the net. Miller trying to pick up the loose change, gets poked away into the corner. So far, a couple more chances for blue than white. Bredimus will take that around behind the back of her net and send it up the boards to Bodsberg. Bodsberg up to Miller. Miller has some speed and space, trying to get a one-on-one. It does. Miller shot coming, blocked, and saved by McPherson. Nice pace of game here. A lot of speed back and forth both ways so far. Fun to see the girls compete. Spartacats blue skating with 9. White skating with 10. 2 gone for us, 1 gone for them. Cave takes her place at a Red Wing. That one gets shot towards the slot in the crease. Poked away into the corner. Fredericks fighting for it. That one's going to get through. Past Sapital. Heiss will pick it up at the blue line. She backhands that. Tries to backhand that out. Sapital trying to collect. That goes to the front for Fredericks. Does a good job. Gets it out. Sapital sends it into the corner away from the crease. That one goes through the slot. And Heiss gets it over to Bodsberg. That one just comes out of the zone. Offside is the whistle. 4:48 left. First period of this so far scoreless game. Shots even at 4 apiece. Puck's down for Scott. Scott tries to get that over to Fredericks. He brings it in on side. Gay to Bodsberg. Back for Shack. Shack bumps her player off, gets a slash in return as a thank you. Back to the point for Simons. Back up to the point. Here comes Miller. Miller putting on the Jets. Trying to get out on one, pushes it to the outside. Miller sends it on net, and another save by Matty McPherson, number 97 for the Spartacat White. Both goalies seem to be on their game so far, to the satisfaction of both coaches, parents, and players alike. Puck's down for Brigay. McCabe poked that up, kept it in the zone again. That one goes out to the point. Off Brigay's stick and back into neutral zone territory. Shack has to get away with it. She gets taken down. No call. Donahue brings that one onside. Sends it towards the net, but that one goes wide and behind. Yazbek sends that up for McCabe. Takes a funny bounce. And here comes Brigay. Brigay brings it to herself. She's going ahead. Gets it poked off her stick. Pocket picked. White trying to get that up to the point. Bodsberg intercepts. Poked away again. McCabe trying to send it deeper into the zone and gets stuck on the boards. That one's going to get loose out for Brigay. Brigay sends that up, trying to get to the point, or to the crease rather. And that one's sent out, kept in by Brigay. Back into neutral zone. Brigay will retrieve. Brigay over. Sends it in deep. That one's going to go far. Icing is waved off. Donahue has that. Simons for White. Rings it around the boards. Bredimus trying to hold the blue line with a pinch, but here comes a good breakaway opportunity here for White. Levine comes out of the net. Doesn't get the angle, and that's a goal for White. White pulls ahead, 1-0. Puck's down for Scott. Nelson trying to get that up to Scott, and does. Bredimus slows down progress. Over to Heiss. Fredericks gets around one, takes a shot on goal. That one goes up and above. Fredericks time to center. Miller picking that one up. Trying to make room for herself. Can't quite get it out. Kept in by Scott. Heiss will be on it first for blue. Heiss trying to get up the boards. Gets it up to Miller. Gets stuck in a ref's skate. Heiss still fighting for it, goes out for Sapital. Sapital trying to get back out. Heiss picks it up, trying to get up to Miller. That one to the point and out. Sent across. Miller trying to bring that one. He gets it taken off her stick. That one gets sent all the way across for Fredericks. Fredericks not able to get a shot off, bothered there by Yazbek. Wraparound opportunity, gets loose, free. Yazbek sends it to the boards. McCabe trying to get it out of the zone, and does. Back into the zone. Fredericks keeps it in. She's driving towards the net. Shot out in front goes wide through the crease. McCabe sends it up the boards. That one doesn't get out. Bredimus is putting pressure on there as well. McCabe fighting for it at the boards. Back for Yazbek. Yazbek sends that around. And that one does get back into the neutral zone. Sent in. Icing, offside, whatever you want to call it. Luckily, we call that icing. Kind of caught a break there to get it down to the other direction. It was. Should have been an offside whistle, but icing whistle was called. McCabe. Puck won back by Brigay. McCabe trying to get that out front to Bodsberg. Bodsberg didn't get a full stick at it. Brigay kept it in. Brigay still trying to fight for it. Kept him by Heiss. Heiss, that one gets in on net and covered by McPherson. Little wake-up call there for her. .103 left in the first period. Blue changes up a couple of their players. Bredimus back at the point. Bredimus to Miller. Miller keeps it in, trying to get it deeper. That one sent up the point. Trying to get it to the point. Heiss briefly able to keep it in. Sabatol and Heiss go after it. Bodsberg to collect. Needs to send it up the boards, and she does. That one gets into the zone by White. Bredimus the first to retrieve. Bredimus reverses. Gets it up the boards to Bodsberg. Bodsberg has some time. Gets around one as she gets bumped off the puck. Heiss briefly, Miller had that kept in. Miller, Bredimus at the point, sent back in offside. .5 seconds left in this first period of play. Spartacat White up 1-0. Puck's going to be taken by Breguet here. Breguet trying to get that over to Bredimus. Up and in. That one gets sent into the zone. Onside. Heiss trying to ring that one around the boards for Bredimus. Kept in. And that's your first period. We'll take a quick intermission here. We'll be back for the second period. Back for the second period. Game far from over for both of these squads. Breguet trying to get that draw up to Bodsberg. That one gets stuck in some skates. Onside, Shack will have to retrieve, trying to get that over for Yazbek. That goes by her stick. Into the point, poked away. Into the slot, poked away by Bodsberg. Breguet and Bodsberg able to get that out of the zone. Bodsberg takes that around and into the zone onside. Bodsberg chasing for it. Breguet gets caught up there, out past the crease as it lands on White Frederick's stick. She's fighting with it. Pressure behind from Breguet. She brings it on side. Poked away last minute by Shack. Bodsberg gets it out, back into neutral zone. Bodsberg still working at it. Sorry, lost the puck there for a second. Bodsberg trying to bring it in on side. She's got Breguet with her. Bodsberg poked off the puck, bumped off. Back up for Yazbek. Yazbek sends it deeper into the zone. Not able to hold the line as she'll have to get a D-to-D pass over. Offside is the whistle as they bring it in. Frederick Cesari in the zone. Nelson brought it in. Shots on goal, 6 for Blue, 5 for White. White ahead by 1 goal here so far. Sabatol into the corner, sends it up for Bredimus. Bredimus trying to get a stick on it and get out of zone, but unable to. Back up to Sabatol, to McCabe. Sabatol, Bredimus taking it out, able to get it all the way down That one will be far enough for icing. Puck is down blue, trying to get it out. Kept in by White. Here comes Bredimus. Bredimus trying to get up to Brigay and does. Brigay trying to make space for herself. Nice back check there by Rickles. Brigay brings it in the zone. Loses it at the blue line. Ice sends it on net. That one trickles towards the zone. Just gets stopped there at the blue paint. Bredimus sends it across the crease. Heiss trying to hold that line and does. Heiss gets around one. Bredimus going to the front of the net. Intercepted there by White. Bosberg has that in the corner. Trying to take a shot on that. Gets it taken away. Up the boards. Heiss will have to retrieve. Won't be far enough for icing. Heiss has pressure on behind. Decides to corner around. Send it up the boards for Bosberg. Bosberg not able to get it out quite yet. Heiss back into the corner to retrieve. Heiss sends it up the boards to Bredimus. Brigay. Brigay gets around one. And here comes Bredimus. Bosberg in the zone. Gets poked off. Bredimus has that puck. Bredimus taking time for herself. Takes a shot. And goal! Goal for the blue team. Bredimus, her third goal of the weekend. Had a great night last night. Ties this game up with some nice patience in front of the net as she saw a skater go down at her, lose an edge or balance. Not a problem, but she capitalized on it. 1-1 in this very close game, 7 shots to 5. Tied up by Bredimus. We have one too many on the ice. Bredimus back on the ice to take the draw. Puck's down. Back over to Shack. Shack keeps that out. Bredimus loses the puck at center ice. McCabe, that one goes over for Fredericks. A little too far for her. Back out of the zone for Bredimus. Bredimus trying to rig that up the boards. Back into the zone for Blue to retrieve. Yazbek will be the first on it. Yazbek sends it across, sends it up the boards from McCabe. McCabe sends it to the point. That one does get out. Miller trying to get control of that and does. Miller to Brigay. Miller and Brigay coming in. Brigay picks that up. Still loose out in the slot. Centered back around by Miller and deep into the zone. Nice offensive play there to keep possession. Onto the stick of Brigay. Brigay sends it over. Not kept in, but Yazbek trying to maintain control. Miller trying to get it back in the zone as well. McCabe does get it into the zone, and Blue will chase it in. Over to the sidewall for Brigay. Brigay not able to keep it in, but will apply pressure. Yazbek goes back. That one gets off of Nelson's stick. Yazbek behind the net, sends it up the boards to Bodsberg, where she always seems to be ready for a breakup pass. Sorry. Rico's there. Out into the front by a couple sticks. Yazbek on the sideboards trying to advance it out of the zone, but helped out there by Brigay. That one does come out. Here comes Bodsberg. Bodsberg had a brief stick on that. Back up the wall for Yazbek. Yazbek bringing it up, gets it over to Brigay. Brigay starts her assault into the zone, but that one gets poked away. Here comes Fredericks with a lot of ice in front of her. Nice back check by Yazbek. Wraparound opportunity there. Levine had the post. Miller to Bodsberg. Bodsberg gets around one, but gets intercepted at the last minute there. Shot on to the crease. Heiss knows to get it out. Almost does. Bredimus had a good rush there, and Sapital and Heiss will have to pick it up. Heiss to take the puck up to Brigay. Brigay looking for a lane. Still looking, does get it in. Bredimus with a nice back check there, or a forecheck there, gets slowed down and stopped to freeze the puck by McPherson. 8-5 shots on goal here. 6:47 left in this second period. Tie game, white versus blue. Puck's down for Bredimus. That one gets over to Sapital. Sapital's going to send that one up. Intercepted by Lee. Up to the point. Sapital does a good job of getting that one towards the net there. Picked up behind the net by White. As McCabe rushes in. That one's going to go up for Heiss. Heiss takes a shot wide of the net. Sapital trying to hold the point there at the blue line. McCabe centers it around. Sapital not able to keep it in, waits for her team to touch up, and gets it back into the zone onside. Nice play, Sapital. Cross ice pass goes over. Bredimus will be the first on it for blue. Bredimus trying to calm it down. Takes it into her own zone, but does get it back out. Offside is the whistle. Six minutes left in the second period. Even game here. Brigade at the draw. Brigade pushes that forward, picked up by the white team as they bring it in on side. Nelson tries to send it there to Fredericks. Caught by Fredericks towards the slot. Shot high and wide over the net. Yazbek trying to get there first. That one gets into some skates. Bogsberg picks it up. Able to get it out of the zone. White keeps it in, actually. Back out. Levine pushes it into the corner. Fredericks backhands it in. I missed that one. Levine didn't get enough of that goal by Fredericks. White. Puck's back down. Yazbek picks it up and out of the zone. White trying to wait for a touch up. They do. Puck behind for Shack. Shack looking to get that up the boards. Makes space for herself. Gets it up to Bogsberg, who tips it out of the zone. Sent in. Offside. Egregious of enough offside that they bring it to the center dot for the face-off here. Bredimus gets the draw over to Miller. Miller reverses around. She's trying to make space for herself and does. Miller gets in the zone around one. Nice little move there. Shot on net. Bounces and stopped by McPherson. Puck's going to be down for Brigade. She's trying to get it over to Bogsberg. Bogsberg picks it up, trying to get a shot off and can't. Up the boards. Not stopped by Heiss, kept in by McCabe. Back out of the line. That one comes out. Levine comes and pokes that into the corner. Again, not poked wide enough by Levine. Easy rebound, sends it in for a 3-1 lead. Sent in by White. Yazbek will have to retrieve. Yazbek sends it up the boards for Bredimus. And here comes Miller. Miller's got a full sheet ahead of her. Miller coming in on net, takes a shot. Save McPherson. Shots are 10-8 in favor of blue. Score 3-1 White. Bredimus over to Bosberg, takes a shot that gets blocked. Shot sent up, Bosberg. And goal. Bosberg brings this back within 1. Blue 3. Blue 2, white 1. Nice goal by Bosberg there with a nice little celly across. Blue's not done. They're going to keep themselves in this game only down by 1. Puck down for Breguet. Breguet tried to get that over to Bredimus, back for Heiss. Heiss sends that in, gets tipped at the blue line, so remains live. Breguet getting helped by McCabe there. Up for Breguet. Breguet brings it to the center ice for herself, trying to find space. Gets poked off, but Heiss is going to be there to try to get it deeper into the zone. Picked up again by Bredimus. Bredimus waits. Heiss up to Bredimus. Bredimus trying to pull it for herself, able to keep it in the zone there. Bredimus shot towards the crease. McCabe sends it around for Bredimus. The goal goes past her stick. Here comes Fredericks. Fredericks able to get it over to Nelson. Gets off her stick, and Heiss will send it back up to the middle of the ice. Again, Heiss sends it up. Back to the blue line, back and forth. Heiss to Breguet. Breguet. Shot coming towards the crease. That one goes wide. McCabe in the corner. Heiss trying to protect the blue line there. Bosberg keeps it in with a nice swat of the stick. Heiss sends it in onside. Simons sends it behind the net. Bosberg able to keep it, trying to send it out front for Breguet. Gets taken away from her, sent up the boards for Fredericks. Sapital defending. Nice back check there by Breguet. That one gets brought in onside. Nelson can't get a shot off, and here comes Heiss. Heiss gets around one, but picked up by Nelson. Bosberg with good pressure there. Nelson coming the other direction, sends it in onside. Sapital will have to pick that one up behind the net. 2:20 left in the second period. Sapital gets it out of the zone. Breguet trying to pick it up. That one gets taken off her stick. Bosberg. White sends it back in the zone. Heiss will have to retrieve there at the far wall. Heiss sends it up, intercepted, but McCabe has that on her stick. Heiss trying to keep possession of it, trying to get that up the wall. White trying to center to center ice there. Poked away, and here comes Breguet. Breguet able to get around, but White keeps it in. Sent towards the crease. Levine kicks it out to the sidewall. Centering opportunity there. Bosberg comes away with it. Gets sticked away. Puck towards the zone, but poked away. Bosberg with good pressure, trying to get up to Breguet, who's able to almost get it out, but stays in by White. Sapital able to get that one out into the neutral zone. Offside is the whistle, as they hadn't quite cleared yet. Far zone dot. Refs being pretty inclusive with their offside calls here. Puck's down for Bredimus. Bredimus trying to get over to Miller. Miller gets it stuck in some skates. Miller, with the Yazbek's help, trying to get in the zone. Here comes Miller with a rush on the net. Miller takes a shot, caught in the pads, kept in by Shack. Shack dumps it into the zone, loses an edge. Bosberg trying to get it out front for Miller. Bosberg, loose in the crease. That one just goes by the blue paint. Sent up for Fredericks. Fredericks gets it over to Nelson. Bredimus, 40 seconds left, trying to send that up the boards. Nice check there by Bosberg. 30 seconds left. Yazbek takes it around the net, send it up the boards to Bredimus. Bredimus not able to get there in time. Sent across to the other side, 20 seconds left. Miller not able to get it out of the zone as White picks it up, sends it across for Fredericks. Fredericks not able to get a shot off as she was bothered from behind. 8 seconds left. Up to Miller. Miller trying to back it up. She gets checked down, no call. And that's the end of the second period. One more period to go. White just down by 1 as we enter in the third and final frame of regulation. Back down. Third period. 12 minutes on the clock. That one gets back to Saptal. Saptal will have to collect in the defensive end, and she's going to try to send that up the boards and out to Breguet. Breguet not able to get around one. Bosberg trying to send that up to Breguet off Breguet's stick. McCabe brought in, trip, no call. Kept in by Donahue, back out for Bodsberg. Sent in, offside is the whistle. Brenemis at the draw. Brenemis, Bodsberg, Miller. Heiss and Sapital. White brings that in. Sapital gets it back out for Miller. Miller trying to bring that up for herself. Intercepted there by White. Miller taking advantage of miscommunication. Brenemis enters the zone. She's looking to send that to the crease. Gets stuck in a skate. Back to the point. And out. Sapital to retrieve. Sapital sends that in. Trying to get to Bodsberg. Bodsberg back to the point for Saptal. Saptal gets that in, kept in almost by Brenemis. Heiss will retrieve against the sidewall, trying to backhand that in the zone. Brenemis. Heiss gets up to Bodsberg. Bodsberg brings that in onside. Brenemis keeps it in, trying to send that through. Doesn't make it to the crease. White picks that up. Trying to send that up to Fredericks, and they do get there. Fredericks sends that over to Nelson. We've seen that play before. Nelson driving towards the puck. Saved by Levine. .25 left in the third period after that shot on net. Shots 12-10 in favor of the blue team. Breguet to take the draw. Breguet gets it over to the boards, kept in by White. White gets it over to Fredericks. She's trying to get a shot off, hits a skate, hits a net. Shot blocked aside by Levine with the good angle. Shack up to Breguet. Breguet trying to get space for herself, gets taken. Fredericks back towards the net, having trouble keeping possession, trying to find her forehand. Shack gets up to Bodsberg. Bodsberg gets it out of the zone. That one gets back to red line and sent in onside by blue. White has a couple of speedy skaters there. They try to get it up to Fredericks. Fredericks has it taken away by Breguet. Brigay still fighting for it. Brigay and Bodsberg pick it back up and bring it the other direction. Bodsberg not able to bring it in. Sent across the ice for Fredericks. Fredericks bring that in on side. Sent back out. Nelson waiting for her team to clear. Poked away by Bredimus with a nice forecheck. Bredimus picks it up, gets pushed into the glass and pinched. Up the boards for Fredericks. Sends it over to number 5, Scott. That one goes wide. Shaq will have to pick that one up, keeps it out of the zone. And here comes Miller. Miller skating to the center herself, able to keep it. Takes the shot on net, goes wide. Bodsberg trying to pick it up behind, goes up for Bredimus. Bredimus tied up there at the wall, trying to pull it off the wall. And here comes the other direction here. Heiss and Saptal. Saptal sends it out into neutral ice. Gets sent in for Heiss. Heiss, almost a little errant play there. Brigay has it. Trip is called. McCabe up to Bodsberg. McCabe keeping control, still on the delayed penalty here. Need to clear the zone offside. Blue team will go on their first power play of the day. I've seen a couple trips before this opportunity, but this is the one they call in favor of the blue team. Lee goes to the box. Blue have 1 minute of 5-on-4 power play opportunity. Puck comes into the zone. Brigay, McCabe, Sabatal, Bredimus, and Heiss trying to take advantage of this opportunity. Bredimus sends that puck deeper. Back up to the wall, centering opportunity there, gets stuck in Brigay's stick. Kept in by Heiss. Heiss with a nice job. Sends that on net. McCabe trying to retrieve that. Back to the boards. Heiss not able to keep that one in. Backhands it in offside.
Clock! Clock! Clock!
Back out down, a couple seconds burned off unnecessarily. That one will go back down for Sabatal. Sabatal gets it up to Brigay. Brigay brings it in, nice pass up and over. Miller trying to find space for himself. Bredimus, loose out in front. Covered, no goal. Nice job by McPherson to hold the zone there. And a nice offensive opportunity by the blue Spartacats. That would have tied it up. 13 seconds left. Should be 16 seconds left. Puck's down for Brigade. Over to the point for Miller. Kept in by Yazbek. Yazbek trying to get that up to Miller. That one goes off his skate and out. Yazbek sends it back in. Miller was offside. 2 seconds left in this power play. Fredericks and Bredimus take the draw. Bredimus sends that one in. Cabe, and that's kept in by Blue, but that one through in back to the neutral zone. White back at full strength. Bodsberg trying to send it up. Bredimus has it in her skates. Turns up ice, gets it to McCabe. Bredimus not able to keep it out. And that one goes up for McCabe. McCabe takes it in the zone, has it poked away from her, back into the zone offside. 6:41 left. Very tight game. Puck down for Brigade, trying to get over to Miller. Miller brings it in onside. Deeper into the zone was Brigade. Out for Sabatal. Bosberg picked that up. Sabatal retrieves. That one goes in the zone onside. Heiss can get to it. Not able to keep it in as White comes the other direction. Nice pressure by Heiss as Miller tries to bring it back in. That one gets sent up the boards for Brigade. Brigade sends it into the zone onside. Sent one back out. That's going to be an icing whistle from the stick of Simons. 5:58 left in the game. Puck's going to be down for Bredimus, Miller, McCabe, Shack, and Yazbek. Bredimus trying to keep control there, get it to the slot. Yazbek and McCabe send it deep into the zone. 5:45 left, third period. Bredimus trying to get control behind the net. That one goes over to Fredericks. Through neutral ice. Nelson fighting for it, gets brought in zone onside, back up to Fredericks at the side wall. Across the crease, nice defense there by Yazbek. Yazbek trying to get it out. And that one does get out of the zone. And here comes Miller. Miller gets hooked, no call. Miller trying to send that on net, goes behind instead. Sent around for Fredericks. That one gets kept in by Yazbek. Yazbek not able to send that on. Shack sends that up. Yazbek picks it up at neutral ice. Back for Shack. Up for Bredimus. Bredimus didn't get there in time. That one goes over for Nelson. Nelson has that taken away. Fredericks in the slot, gets poked away by Shack there. Shot on net, covered by Levine. 4:42 left in the third period. Blues still looking for the equalizer here. Back to the sideboards for Bredimus. Bredimus trying to poke it up the boards, kept in by White through the slot. Heiss able to get on it, up to Bodsberg. Bodsberg not able to get it out. Still trying to fight for it. Back for Bredimus. Bredimus has pressure on, turns up, over to Brigade. Brigade able to get that out. That one sent back in. Offside is the whistle. Center ice face-off. 4:15 left. Back down. Sabatal sends it up the boards. Brigade trying to retrieve, trying to bring up the boards, and does. Brigade's got McCabe with her. Brigade trying to get towards the center of the net, or center of the ice. Brigade helped out by McCabe. McCabe looking to get back around for Miller. Miller trying to bring it to the center. Miller gets it over to Heiss. Heiss sends it deeper. That one almost got tipped errantly by White there. Sabatal keeps it in at the point. Has trouble at the blue line. And that one does get out. That one might go all the way down. Icing is waved off as Brigade picks it up. Brigade gets around one. Brigade, around two. She's going to try to split this D here. Gets over to Bodsberg. Bodsberg still has it loose in the slot. Sent into the corner. And out into neutral ice. Over to the stick of Scott. Heiss there. But went too far anyway. I didn't see where the puck was. Icing is the whistle. 3:05 left in this third and final frame. Girls doing a good job keeping the pressure on. White picking up the shots. They're just one behind on shots now. Puck will be down for Scott in white, Bredimus in blue. Bredimus pushes that forward. Brigay trying to send that over. Bosberg will pick that up. Bosberg. That one goes back up to the point for Yazbek. Yazbek sends that up for Bosberg. Brigay holding her position in the front of the net. Can't quite get it. Tried to center it across, no one on the left side of the crease there. Brigay with a nice pressure. Blue able to pick it back up at neutral zone. Bredimus there. Collision at the blue line. Over for Yazbek. Yazbek will take it around the net. Gets it up for Bredimus, who's not able to get it out. Yazbek sends it around the back of the net. Through the crease. Bredimus able to sweep that one away. Reynolds sends it in on net right out front for Scott, who didn't get a full piece of it. And here comes Brigay. Brigay, other direction, gets tripped. No call there. Bosberg trying to bring it in with Bredimus. Bredimus does bring it in. 1:56 left. Bredimus shot on net. Goes off the side of the net. Out front for Bosberg. Back for Shack. Shack not able to get a shot off. Trying to get that up to Bosberg. That one will come out for Fredericks. Nice back check there. Across the ice. Sent in for Yazbek. We'll have to retrieve. Yazbek backhands that up for Miller. 1:38 left. Sent on net. Shack not able to get away with that. But nice job by Yazbek to retrieve, trying to get up for Bredimus and Simon's community. Here comes Bredimus. Bredimus with a sheet ahead of her, has pressure. Miller trying to get towards the front. Bredimus overskates it through neutral zone there. Here comes Fredericks the other direction. She's got a full head of steam. Defended by two. Gets bumped off the puck by Heiss. Out front through the crease, poked away by Levine. Heiss to Bosberg. Bosberg bumped off the puck. Here comes McCabe. McCabe trying to send that down. Set across the ice by Blue. And here comes Saptol. 46 seconds left. Saptol brings it in. And that was offside. Being pulled off for an extra skater. 41 seconds left. This has worked for us before. Puck's down, trying to get to McCabe. That one sent all the way down the ice. Heiss will have to retrieve. 30 seconds left. Heiss gets it out the zone and out. 24 seconds left. Sent back in offside. Levine kept out of the net still. Puck back down for Bredimus. Back out for Shack. Shack gets it up to Bredimus. Trying to get it around for Brigay. That one sent all the way down. 10 seconds left for Miller. Bredimus rushing towards the net. 4 seconds left. Not going to be enough time. And we're going to end this one in a 3-2 loss. White comes away the victor. It takes a precious 3 points away from the blue team. Nice game by White. Beats us 2 games in a row. We'll have to see them again in the playoffs. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next weekend for a Cupid